The Joe Rogan Experience.
Was that the case with the Cantina scene in Star Wars? Because the Star Wars scene, that's a crazy scene because you've got so many characters in that scene, and today when you go back and look at it, like
it's pretty cheesy.
You see masks.
Yeah. Well, that came about originally. The film was done in England. Nobody knew Star Wars was going to be Star Wars. Stuart Freeborn was the makeup artist in the film. He did the Wookiee. He did the Cantina scene originally, but George wanted to embellish on it and didn't like a lot of the stuff that he did. So at ILM, which was in Van Nuys then, Industrial Light and Magic, when it first started, the guys that were doing the visual effects for Star Wars, my friends that I met at Clokey's, Dennis Murin and Ken Ralston, were shooting the special effects, and George came in and said, "Do you know anybody that can make a mask? Because I want to add some masks to the Cantina scene." And they go, "Yeah, we do." So they called me in. And so I went over to Valjean Avenue in George on a flatbed editor, showed me the sequence as it existed, and I was flipping out. I was like, what a cool idea to have this bar full of aliens, And I go, well, we could do one that has that's kind of like a alien pirate that's got a alien parrot character and this stuff. He goes, well, we don't have any money, It's like, we've already spent the money. We don't have a lot of money for this. I just want masks, And I said, well, I have a bunch of stuff I made myself for fun that we can just throw in there. There's a devil guy that I made that 5 years before Star Wars. There's a werewolf guy and another guy with glowy eyes. I made those before Star Wars. I just said, you can use them. I thought they were going to be stuck in the background, but we did like the Cantina band, the first aliens that you see, almost all the first aliens you see are all the ones that we did. I think we did 30. But what was great, that was one of the masks I made before. He's good.
Yeah, Jamie's the best.
Yeah.
Play that, Jamie. Yeah, that was such a great scene too, though.
These are Stuart Freeborn's things, But the thing that's great, the Cantina band was never there. And when you see the movie, you think it's there. And I've used this so many times where I say, can we shoot this like in post-production? That's the devil guy, yeah. And these guys were some of the guys we made.
So you shot the alien band in post?
Yeah, and in Los Angeles by different people at a different time. And I've said to, when I say to people, can we shoot this in post? And because what happens, most directors don't like dealing with this shit, and they'll put it off to the last shot of the day. And then it's like, well, you got 45 minutes. And I go, but this is the money shot,
Right.
And I prepared for months for this, and you're giving me 45 minutes to do this. It's not right. Let's shoot it in post-production. Well, that'll never work. It'll never match. And it's like, did you see Star Wars? Yeah. The band that's in the Cantina? Yeah. That was shot by different people in a different country months later. Did you know that? No. It's like you think they're there. You hear the music that they're playing through the scene, These are some of our aliens, those two guys, the blue guys, and as is that werewolf.
Yeah.
And then,
that was the only one that looked like a mask.
Well, yeah. I think they all look like masks. We made that guy, and that mask in the background was one of mine that I had before too, But yeah,
it's such a great scene.
Again, it was a great idea. And people, I did not make that one. That was on Stuart's. People think of it fondly, and it's more that it's a great idea than the work is great.
Yeah, well, it was a great conglomeration of cool characters all in one bar. And at the time, it was a completely unique and new thing.
Oh yeah, but after that, every space movie had a Cantina scene, and it's like American Werewolf too. Every transformation after American Werewolf was basically the same transformation.
Yeah.
They did the same things.